Welcome back to the Factor Uncensored. Jugging incidents are on the rise in the city of Houston. That's when robbers follow unsuspecting victims from banks. And as a security expert, Greg Durpee tells us, it's easy to become that target. Greg, we have seen statistics here in the city of Houston where a crime that has its, ebb and flow, up and downs, jugging. For those who are not familiar with jugging, and it's on the rise here in the city of Houston, what is that exactly?
Jugging is when you're targeted by an individual or a group of individuals that see that you have something that they want. You might have made a trip to the bank. You might be leaving your business where they figure you're carrying money. And the latest thing is to follow people from a gun range where people believe you have weapons stored in the car. And they're waiting for the opportunity for you to leave those weapons unattended so they can get their hands.
And so when they follow you, and I've heard of them following people for miles in some cases, when they confront you, what should you do if you have valuables on you?
Well, if the valuables are not worth your life. The weapon, that's a different story. I mean, if you have a weapon in your car, you should be at least proficient with it and be prepared to use it. But if you're carrying valuables and you're confronted by these individuals, especially if they're armed, you should be ready to surrender the valuables and get away with your life.
Now, recently we saw a video where a woman was followed and they attempted to rob her in the jugging sense, and right. She ended up in the hospital, not dead, but in the hospital in a coma, in bad condition. She attempted to fight back. Obviously, that's your first inclination. So how do you tell yourself it's not worth it? Let's give it up.
Well, you say, how do you tell yourself? What you really have to do is train yourself, because as you said, Isaiah, your first instinct is to fight for what you have. Because if you place a lot of value on what you're carrying, we had a woman that had her life savings in her purse, $11,000, and she let it go because she knew her life wasn't worth it. Now, some people, they're not like that. They don't want to fight, and they don't realize that the longer you fight, the greater the chance of you getting hurt or even losing your life. So it's not worth it. So the people who are like that, if you feel that you're like, you need to train yourself that, hey, this is not worth my life.
I once had a friend who was a victim of jugging, and he just wouldn't let it go. He was able to get their license plate, track them down to their homes, and went in and demanded his money back and said he would call the cops. He eventually got his money back. That's a rare case. But if you notice somebody who is following you, say you've taken or made or a large withdrawal from the bank, you have cash on you, or you have jewelry on you that you may have picked up from a jewelry store, and you realize someone is following you, what should you do in that case? Should you call the cops? Should you pull over? Should you haul ass? What?
Well, I wouldn't say haul ass, because traffic situation, you could cause a traffic accident and injure yourself and somebody else. But you should do two things. You should, one, call the police, let them know what's going on, that you believe that you're being followed and someone's trying to rob you. And you should head to the nearest police station, sheriff's office, or constable's office, and let the 911 dispatcher know on the other end that's what you're planning to do, and let them know that the route that you're taking. And most importantly, give them a description of the vehicle that's following.
Now, when it comes to jugging, why do you think we're seeing such a large increase? Is it easy money for the criminals, low risk for them?
That's exactly. It's low risk. And criminals know, for the most part, people don't pay attention. I've talked several times. Remember, Isaiah, I told you about jugging over a year ago.
Right.
And you've seen that crime just continue to grow. The fact of the matter is, criminals are aware that people do not maintain good situational awareness. They always walk around, for the most part, paying attention to their phones and everything else.
Bingo.
And they don't ever think it'll happen to them until it does. So until people recognize, you got to keep your head on the swivel and always think, what do I need to do to keep myself from becoming a victim? And always be aware of your surroundings, not just where you are, but the people that are around. Pay attention. If you're carrying valuables or you're coming out of a gun range, you should be looking around to see who's in the parking lot. Is there anybody sitting in a car watching you? And then once you get in your vehicle and whatever location you're driving to, don't take the most direct route. Make couple of turns, quick turns, left, right, just to see if somebody is actually following you. If they're following you when you make those turns, you know you got a problem. And that's when you need to be getting in touch with law enforcement.
All right, Greg. Sometimes paranoia will pay off for you.
Paranoia? Hey, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you.
Exactly. Bingo.